I don't know what's happening right now. This is so weird. Finally managing to get a Q. Getting a game landing into the Sky Temple. Saying hello to my team. Enemy team banning the Stukov. Looking to try out to get a nice Tychus game. This one. Ally team banning Rhaegar. Enemy team getting the double healer ban with Stukov and Brightwing, which makes sense. Both of those characters are very strong at the moment. Johanna, currently the strongest tank in the game, does definitely need to be banned.
For the alliance above all.
Enemy team picking up the Anduin. Nobody else wants to lock in, so I will secure my Tychus pick. Ally team picking up the Diablo, which is an excellent pick. One of the stronger characters in the game right now. Oh, no one appeared in my list. Katina? Is that how I say your name? Or am I just butchering that? Very likely I am. Enemy team picking up the Genji Abathur. An excellent combo. Slice. Calling very hard for the Maiev ban. I can't go Maiev main tank with what they have, okay? You know, sure. Katina, are you here? Or is Twitch lying to me? Along with Mogul Mail, still appears to be connected, but I'm not actually certain. Anyway, allied team not actually banning anything, and the enemy team taking an Uther ban. Our Uther being banned out is not good, in my opinion. Instead opting for the Malfurion.
I hear the call.
Tahaka being locked in. Most likely for the solo lane position. Whatever the enemy team picks here will solidify their comp. Very likely I'm predicting more dive heroes. That is not a dive hero. And that is like the exact opposite of a dive hero. Final pick from the enemy team being Stitches, who has consistently been one of the worst tanks in the entire game, although his hook into Gorge is a very terrifying combo. Allied team picking up the Lily. This is looking to be a very strange game. The enemy Abathur and Genji is going to be a very terrifying combo. Abathur and Stitches are great too because Stitches has so much HP, Abathur can kind of just do whatever he wants. Landing on the Sky Temple, we have loaded into the game. Me failing very hard to type good luck, have fun. Taking my level 1 talent, which increases my range by 1. Tychus is a character that focuses on destroying high health enemies, which the enemy team only has 1 of. So I don't know how effective I'm going to be able to be this game. Still not sure if my music is too loud or if I'm too quiet.
Fight now. Fight together.
Moving in for the customary battle on top of the vision point. Diablo getting hooked by the enemy Stitches, me pressing my button and trying to just annihilate this Genji. He dies so fast that nothing can be done for him. His deflect wasn't even enough to save him because of the tongue from Dahaka. Stitches existing, Dahaka attempting to kill the minions to obtain his essence. Turning on my trait to do a large amount of damage to the enemy Stitches. Dashing, spreading the living bomb because I'm a fucking dumbass. Using my Q on the wave as Nazebo is fighting Genji in the top lane and not having a good time of it as he is instead taken down. Someone is going to need to go top, and it looks like that someone is Diablo. Will he be able to actually fight the enemy Genji? I do not know. Diablo calling for a camp to be taken.
I am on my way to help you.
Genji going in on the allied Lily, trying to interrupt him and get as much damage off of him as I physically can. However, he has received the Abathur shield and will be healing. Throwing the grenade at him just for a little bit of puck, we do secure the camp for the allied team. Using his deflect early, however, he does manage to get out with his dash.
Choose a talent.
Taking up my quest, that makes me just kind of want to shoot people. I get better at shooting people the more I shoot people. It's a pretty straightforward quest. Activating my button, Diablo doing some stuff. Getting a lot of free stacks upon the enemy Genji. As Nazebo is having a decent time of fighting Stitches. However, Stitches' high health will mean he is very unlikely to be able to take down the enemy Stitches, and he's getting poked. Down in the bottom lane, Dahaka is being rotated upon by 3 people. Stitches moving downwards to obtain the vision for his team. Genji doing some stuff, deflecting, you know, as you do. The temples are activating in the middle and top part of the map, meaning that there will be very likely a team fight soon, so if he can secure any form of XP, that would be very excellent. Kael'thas's poke is incredibly annoying with his living bomb, however, Kael'thas kind of sucks, so it's okay. The mines from Abath are doing a ton of damage to me. Genji trying to take me down, and he will very likely be successful alongside the living bomb from Kael'thas.
Fun to watch.
Lily getting hooked by the enemy Stitches. Genji moving in but getting flipped into terrain. He's not actually getting very much value and being blocked out by the Diablo. Dahaka moving in to attempt to take down the enemy Genji. The stun against the wall is not enough to take him down. Stitches hook Diablo straight into the wall. Nazebo about to die to the monsters upon the temple. In a rather dangerous position. Stitches could get a good hook off here and be very annoying. Trying to just pepper some damage onto him. Genji moving in, getting hooked by the allied Dahaka, trying to get as much damage as he can done, deflecting all of my damage and turning it into damage for him. The living bomb is able to take down 2 people, with Genji securing both of the kills as the enemy secures the rest of the top temple.
And so the light fades from my temples, but it will return again.
Kel'Thas going for the living bomb on the buildings as well as the flame strike to try to put some pressure on the allied team. I'm going to try to get some damage off on him, but his E, I guess? Can't remember the name. Manages to stop my assault. Putting the flame strike down on the allied minion wave, getting some damage done on me and stopping our push. Looks like a big fight is happening in the middle. Diablo is trying to fight the Genji and not having a good time of it, rotating down to try to assist him against the Genji, but we don't have very much in the way of damage on him, as he is far too mobile and we don't have the ability to dive to catch up to him. Diablo pushing the enemy Kel'Thas out of the zombie wall. That would have been a kill if not for the Diablo's Q. Genji's deflect being interrupted, however, his dash is simply too much. Body blocks for every.
Nice healing, Chief.
I don't know how to decipher that comment. Stitch is missing the hook. Genji likely about to try to deflect the damage I am doing. However, it turns out that he is not. Obtaining our ultimates, taking the Draken laser drill, I am able to put down a turret that will be able to defend an area and just kind of laser people. I mean, it is a laser drill. Genji doing stuff. Getting some nice stacks and getting thrown by Diablo and taken down by the frag grenade.
You should know I can't do that.
Stitch is looking like he wants to take down the center fort of the allied team. Diablo calling for a retreat as Nazebo is managing to fend him off. Diablo still calling for retreat as it is likely that he wishes to obtain defense here. Kel'Thas moving up. No one else really attempting to make a move here, however. Genji is likely to move in. I wish I could be able to help my teammates fighting, however I have to remain on the point to capture it. Abathur making a clone of Kel'Thas, trying to get as much damage in as he can. Throwing down the flame strike and the living bomb on Lili. Lili spreads it to Nazebo. Meanwhile, in the top, the Haka is in a lot of danger. But with the assistance of his healing and I imagine his burrow, he may be able to escape. But Genji is an excellent hero for diving towers. The Haka's healing is just too much for them to be able to take down. His Stitches is far behind enemy lines and is in a lot of danger right now, being pulled by the friendly Dahaka into the turret. Still behind enemy lines, I'm looking to get some nice stacks off him. He dies very fast though. Anduin in a bad position, throwing my frag grenade but accidentally pushing him further away to safety. Diablo calling for retreat but then continuing to move in. A fight has ensued. However, it seems more of a poke war than anything else, as Anduin is in a bad position, but not getting punished. Genji going in, but will be almost assuredly able to escape. Indeed he is.
Choose a talent.
Gaining my talent, which allows me to heal myself through damaging the opponents when activating my trait, which will be a massive boon in these team fights. The temples spawning in the top and bottom of the map. Stitch is getting a hook and a gorge on Nazebo, trying to get some stuff done. Nazebo is in a bad spot right now. Trying to laser down the enemy Anduin, however, Genji is going in with his Dragon Blade. The enemy Abathur clone of Kael'thas is doing a lot of damage, and we need to take it down. It is taken down. Dahaka got a very good grab on the enemy Anduin, however, will we have enough damage to actually secure his kill? I do not believe so. Very low on HP now, as are most of us. We should probably think about retreating.
I offer you my aid.
Nazebo moving in to the top altar. Shrine, temple. One of those was the right word. Dahaka securing a kill on the enemy Abathur. Turning on minigun to try to damage the Stitches as much as I can, but being gorged. Being brought further into the enemy lines, trying to take him down, but the healing from Anduin is going to almost assuredly going to be enough. Genji does not have his deflect and is in a bad way right now. I'm using my minigun to take down 2 of the enemy teams with the enemy opponents with the assistance of the friendly Diablo. Another one falling at the hands of Nazebo. We have captured both temples and are getting a ton of value on the map.
Killing spree.
Whatever it takes.
A fort has exploded now.
Genji fighting the Dahaka and is able to take him down, but not before Dahaka manages to secure the full brunt of the temple. The call going out for a boss play right now is very risky. However, it looks like the enemy team is not aware and will not be able to stop this.
Well done, friend.
Taking another talent which will simply increase the damage I can deal with my base attacks to enemy heroes again, allowing me to do even more percentage damage. Haka burrowing up into the top lane, attempting to assist. Don't mind me, just had a little bit of a, brain aneurysm. It happens. Nazebo is in not actually that much danger, as most of the enemies are bot lane attempting to de-push. Very likely moving in to secure their siege camp. We should do the same. Genji is indeed missing. Diablo's right. I'm not gonna say he's wrong. Dahaka in a very dangerous position against most of the enemy team. The light bomb going down is stunning him, trying to put down the Draken laser drill to get some value. Trying to get anything done here. Stopping my attacking while the enemy Genji is deflecting. So he does not gain as much value out of that as he wishes he could. Throwing a grenade, getting some nice poke off. Diablo is asking for assistance. Anduin in a bad way, being stunned by the Diablo combo into the tongue, securing his defeat. The zombie wall not managing to block Kael'thas. Diablo throwing the enemy Stitches. Stitches likely looking for a gorge to throw someone inside of their allied structure, moving out of the way. Diablo going in again, trying to get more damage off on their Kael'thas, not enough to secure him. Using minigun to get my percentage damage off on the enemy. Getting healed for a lot and just barely surviving. Yaka currently just getting some map pressure, I guess. Abathur is in a very visible position. It was funny. None of us can get there in time. I mean, we can still see him. He's still just chilling there. Stitch is moving up. If he moves up any further, I will be able to melt down his entire health bar in a mere second. Nothing I just said was a lie. Genji being stunned into the wall by the Diablo. Kael'thas using his pyro, attempting to get the kill. However, he does not. Draken Laser Drill does manage to secure the kill on the enemy Kael'thas as Genji is doing like his deflect thing, dashing away, getting rooted by the opponent Anduin. We have managed to secure the full temple. Also managing to secure the kill of the enemy Abathur because he just stood there, I guess.
Choose a talent.
Now able to dash around a lot more. I should have a lot more mobility and ability to chase down opponents. However, I am also dead, so... I am a dumbass. I should have just shot the core and we would have won. The light bomb going down on the ally Dihaka, however, his burrow is able to dodge it. Lily trying her best to heal up the ally Dihaka, just barely managing to escape. Genji not with enough mana to continue the chase. The Abomination, or Monstrosity? I think it's the Abomination. No, what the fuck? What is it? Gargantuan. Okay, Gargantuan. Gargantuan being spawned, trying to deny some area from the opponents. Altars, or I keep fucking messing it up. Temples spawning in both the middle and bottom positions as Diablo and Dihaka are going in very far. Genji trying to get some damage off on the ally Dihaka, managing to get him to half health before the Gorge, actually, ironically, is actually saving him. Anduin in a terrible position, going to attempt to chase him down as best as I can, dashing after him, doing as much damage as I physically can. His light bomb is not enough. It does not go down in time, for he's killed far too quickly.
Killed me a ninja. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Throwing down my Draken Laser Drill and having it focus the core means that we do have some nice time where the core will not be hitting us. Nazebo having the Pyro Blast put on him, walking into the allied team, exploding a little bit, being killed by the allied Nazebo's Pyro, or Living Bomb. We just barely managed to secure the death of the enemy core.
Yay! This is a good thing.
Lily getting the MVP for having 0 deaths and doing a very good amount of killing, double the opponent Anduin. According to Diablo, that Genji got his ass ate. Okay. You know, I mean... Sure. I'll go with it. Only getting 250 rank points. It is going to take me a little while to get out of Platinum 5. However, I'm very glad about not being kicked right back down to gold. Doing a very good amount of damage, but not top